Welcome back, everyone. Lovely to have your company. And it's time now to take you on an incredible cruise and stay adventure, which includes one of the most immersive, eye-opening tours you could ever imagine. Now, this is your chance to experience incredible India. Fully escorted, seeing the sights and sounds of the country's rich and vibrant culture, stunning landmarks and a way of life you'll be truly blown away by. Now, you'll experience the hustle and bustle of old and new, enjoy a memorable pilgrimage to one of the most stunning structures on earth, and enjoy the riches of India's most fascinating offerings. Now, our 17-night journey in all takes in the Golden Triangle of India. Now, that's Delhi, Jaipur and Agra, and rounds off with a stay in Singapore and an exciting cruise to Bali. So let's get started. It's for the 16th of February next year, so just a couple of days after Valentine's, and we'll fly you first from the UK to Delhi in India. And waiting for you at the airport will be the wonderfully warm team from Perfect Travels for your Golden Triangle adventure. Now, the tour team is headed up by our very good friend Adi Bajaj, and here he is to take us through a snapshot of what to expect of the Golden Triangle.
Namaste everyone. Welcome to the Golden Triangle journey of India. First, you arrive in the beautiful city of New Delhi, the capital city of India, inspired by the British Empire. We've got two parts in Delhi. One is the Old Delhi and the New Delhi. New Delhi being the capital, Old City being inspired by the great Mughal Empire and the Persian architecture, as you can see. You get arrived with a traditional Indian welcome, and at the airport in Delhi, from there your journey will begin. Day number 2, you go to the Old City, which is called Old Delhi. Over here we have a place called the Chandni Chowk, where we take a rickshaw ride in the spice markets. We go to Agra and go to the beautiful en route Agra's Red Fort. It's a red fortress, one of the Mughal Empire's finest architectures of the 1630. The architecture on it is actually called Pietra Dura. You see the red fort and enjoy the beautiful magnificence of the great Mughal Empire. The same day, you will also go for a sunset and a sunrise tour of Taj. There are 2 Taj Mahal tours we have included in this package, just to make sure you guys get the best of India's best. The Taj Mahal tour, as you can see, a monument made in 1631 by the great Emperor Shah Jahan in memory of his beloved wife Mumtaz Mahal. You see the finest architecture, having 20,000 people built it all. Over there, we also visit the Gandhi's Memorial. As you can see, a picture of the first Prime Minister, Lady Indira Gandhi. That's the Gandhi's Memorial, where we see that fantastic first ruling that actually started from there. In Agra, we also visit the marble factory, which is actually local artisans who belong to the families of the masterpiece Taj Mahal itself, whose great-great-grandfathers had built the monument. They today are working in the beautiful factories in Agra. The next stop of the 3 cities of Golden Triangle is the Pink City, Jaipur, the capital of Rajasthan state of India. We witnessed the fantastic Hawa Mahal, which is actually a palace of winds, having intricate 250 windows. This right here, as you can see, is the Amber Fortress, also known as the Amber Fort. It's a fortress on top of a hill, which is the Amber Hill in Jaipur's outskirts. Over here, we hop on to royal elephants and we take a journey uphill to witness some of the finest architecture of the Mughal Empire. A palace and a fort and a museum complex inside. It's absolutely stunning. After that, we come back to New City of Delhi, and this is the last leg of your Golden Triangle. New Delhi city has got these fantastic Persian tombs, which was one of the first in India. Some underground stepwells, as you can see right there, which is called the Agra Saint Ki Bauli. And how can we forget the Red Fortress of Delhi as well, which was the British Empire's residence when they were in Delhi. It's a fantastic Golden Triangle tour filled with colors, people, life, monuments, and not to forget the charm of old India. Over here you can see some glimpses of the entire tour, whether it may be the elephant rides in Jaipur, in these royal elephants, or whether it may be our fantastic deluxe coaches, which are there at your service the moment you arrive at the international airport in Delhi. We have our guides, and a helper will be traveling with you along with the driver as well. Everyone has one-to-one interaction with the guide, a more personalized touch throughout the journey of this fantastic 3 cities that makes the beautiful Golden Triangle of India. A beautiful hands-on Indian experience, and I do look forward for seeing you in India very soon. Thanking you so much for your time. Namaste.
Namaste, lovely Addy. And honestly, I can't wait to get Addy back here in the studio as well. He could talk for hours and hours and hours, and he is the most fascinating tour guide and storyteller as well. So I'm hoping to get him back into the studio again very, very soon. Now, on this particular holiday, after that escorted tour around the Golden Triangle, we fly off from Delhi off to Singapore. Now, Singapore, very, very different city to the one that you've just left in Delhi, of course. Wonderful place to explore. There is so much on offer there as well. You've got gardens by the bay, you've got the wonderful shopping, you've got the lovely waterfront there as well. So you are going to have a really, really nice time there. Maybe time to just unwind and just prepare for your cruise. And your cruise is what's coming up next, and it's with Royal Caribbean, and you're on, as you know, close to my heart. I was there when she launched, and I still absolutely love this ship. Anthem of the Seas with Royal Caribbean. She's a real beauty, and honestly, I cannot recommend it highly enough. I think after your incredible experience in India, I think you are going to be very, very welcome for some maybe days of relaxing. You've got a couple of sea days at the start of the cruise, so maybe time to just sort of unwind, relax into the luxury of being on board and this year activity, maybe taking the spas or one of the quiet pools maybe, and just get yourself into the cruising way of life, which on Anthem can be as high octane or as low octane as you want, and you can do things that take you back a little bit as well. I mean, when was the last time you went to a roller disco, for heaven's sake? For me, I think it was, I don't know. Well, it was the last time I was on Anthem of the Seas, but before that, it was a long, long time ago. How about getting up there on the North Star? How about saying that when you come back from this holiday, oh, look, I can surf now, sort of, on the surf simulator. Amazing. Oh, I went skydiving as well on the ripcord. There are loads of different things you can come back from this holiday and you can say that you've seen and that you've done as well. And this is a wonderful ship in terms of dining as well, whether you want grab and go. Remember, this is going to be, on the whole, a nice, warm, sunny kind of cruise as well. So you'll be spending a lot of time outside. You've also got the wonderful solarium indoors if you need somewhere to escape to, nice and quiet with your book. You are just going to love every element of this cruise. I was just getting on to dining as well. If you just want to go grab and go, fantastic, not a problem. You've got things like Jamie's Italian in there, the world famous Windjammer buffet. I mean, no one struggles to find the combination of food that they love in the Windjammer. But you've got lots of specialty dining as well on board, which is just superb, and you should enjoy as much of it as you possibly can. And don't forget the late night pizzas in Sorrento. That's where you're going to find everybody at a certain time of the evening as well. Shows in the theatre, oh my word, I cannot recommend highly enough. The entertainment on Royal Caribbean is some of the most invested in the cruise industry. It is incredible. So let's set sail out of Singapore for 8 nights, first couple of days at sea, and we're in Bali. Here we are again, breathing out, relaxing, enjoying the treasures of Bali in Selakang, Bawang. Wonderful handmade jewellery, local crafts, wonderful beaches, everything to love about this paradise. And then we just move around Bali into Benua, again full of sandy beaches there. You can see the local handicrafts here, go to the markets, go snorkeling, take a glass bottom boat trip. It sounds like paradise, doesn't it? And then we are into Lombok in Indonesia. You can head to Matara here and you can visit the wonderful temples. You've got the Gili waterfall there, as you can see, and the Mayura water palace, which looks pretty special as well. Very, very laid back, and a couple of days at sea to just relax and unwind into Singapore, and then of course our flight back to the UK. How does this grab you? What a wonderful, wonderful holiday, and what two very different holidays as well. You've got your cruise, which is like pure relaxation, zen paradise, and then you've got the contrast of that, which is the hustle, the bustle, the wonderful overwhelming of the senses in India, in the Golden Triangle as well, which is wonderful. And let me tell you right now, on your fully escorted tour of the Golden Triangle, yes, you will love things like the Taj Mahal, being in the centre of Jaipur, seeing old and new Delhi, but you'll be just as fascinated, I promise you, with your journeys between these places and the things that you come across, because it's not like, let me tell you, driving from one city to another in India is not like taking the M1 or the M6. It's very different, and it's fascinating, and you will love it, and you will come back sharing my passion and excitement for the incredible country, because you just have to see it. It is amazing. So the price I'm about to give you includes the flight from the UK out to Delhi. Of course, that wonderful, fully escorted 6-night Golden Triangle tour of new and old Delhi, Agra and the Taj Mahal, which is incredible, and the pink city of Jaipur, which again is stunning. It really is. Then the flight from Delhi over to Singapore, a night in a hotel there, and then your 8 nights of cruising on Anthem of the Seas to Bali and Lombok, plus of course the flight back to the UK from Singapore. Oh, and we've done all of the travelling arrangement without a booking fee to you either, and low deposit today of just £249 per person. So if you want to make this happen, in February next year, 2 days after Valentine's, I'm always on about Valentine's, aren't I? 2599 per person. Now that really is 2 completely different tailored holidays if you think about it. We've done all of the travel arranging, all of the flights, the tour, the cruise, all sorted. You don't have to lift a finger. You just have to book it and we'll do the rest for you. And you can book it today as well. £249 each deposit today will guarantee this price tag for you for next February. Let's have a look at the details for upgrading as well. And I'd also want to tell you about a little add-on that you can add to this as well. There's a couple of extra nights you can add in a place called Ranthambore, where you can go and see the amazing tigers, and they are stunning as well. You can add an extra 2 nights here to go and safari and see the tigers as well for just an extra $349 per person. It's in Rajasthan, so not too far away from Jaipur, but if you want to add that as an extra adventure, you absolutely can. Spending time with the Royal Bengal tigers, they're the really big and elegant, wonderful tigers, aren't they? And there's open jeep safaris there included as well. So if you do want to add that to this package, again, talk to the team when you call us right now. You've got the free call number on your screen, and remember, you can call us 7 days a week. And if there are any more questions on that package, you can tailor it further, of course, if you wanted to as well, very, very easily, because of course that cruise started and finished in Singapore. So if you wanted more time in Singapore at the end of the cruise, we could absolutely make that happen for you as well. The world's your oyster, it really is. And listen, I wish I had more time, because stories I have from the Golden Triangle in India are many and plenty. And listen, you will love your adventure. Thanks so much for your company. Make sure you stick around with us. And listen, if we haven't shown you what you're looking for in this show, Cruise1st.tv, get there, because there are thousands of other offers. Back here for more in a couple of minutes.